Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in to the Piscifun YouTube channel. Today we're going over the breakdown and maintenance of the Torrent casting reel. Let's get into it.
The first thing you're going to do, take you a Phillips head screwdriver and you're going to pull the screw out of the nut retainer. Whenever you do this, take everything and lay it out the way it comes apart. That way you have everything the way it goes. Also, when you're doing this, take a real diagram and set it out here with you as well, just so you don't get lost on where things go. Next thing you're going to do, take a 10mm socket and take the nut off. Take your handle, lay it up there. Take your leaf spring, lay it up there. The point in this is it takes the load off of the handle. Next thing, you're going to unscrew the star drag, and as it comes apart, tilt it upside down and let the drag washers fall right inside of there. That way you know exactly how it goes back together. Slide it up there. Next thing, push the button on the side plate, twist down, and pull straight up. Pop your spool out. Okay, you have 2 screws inside of there. 1 screw right here. And then there's another screw up inside of there. Take your Phillips head screwdriver. And the best way to do these screws is lay them together, because the 2 that go inside are a different screw than the one that goes down here. Next, take a long Phillips head screwdriver, so to reach in there. Unscrew that little one. And grab a hold of your tension knob. Pull straight up. Pull your main gear off. Set it up here. Pull the yoke off with the pinion. Set it up there. And then pull. This is the ratchet. That gives you access to get in here and grease everything up good. Alright. Y'all can see this one is already greased, but what I use is I use a little fine-haired brush and just take and apply a little bit of grease. What that does is it keeps it from making a mess everywhere and getting all inside the reel, because you want to keep your grease just on your gears. You don't need it all over everything else.
Alright, we broke it down, now let's put it back together.
Alright. Whenever you start putting it back together, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the ratchet on. Make sure that this goes the right way, because if not, whenever you go to cast, it will not re-engage. So you're going to put this on like so. You're going to take your washer and put it on and push it down there. What you'll do is make sure it's right. Make sure it kicks back up, because what it does is it kicks inside of the little teeth. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your main gear and put it back on. And if you ever get confused on this, just remember it goes washer gasket, then a piece of metal. Washer gasket and then another piece of metal, all the way up to the top. And then that little metal washer goes on top. Then this is what sits inside your one-way clutch. That goes on top of that washer. Next, This goes back in like so. And you'll see the way it sits, there's a groove there and there. And you want those to line up. And then you'll just wiggle it around until it falls back in. Like so. Next, you're going to take your springs, put them back on. And after you've done that, you're ready to put the side plate back on. Wiggle it around and it'll fall right back in there. Hold on to it like that and flip it upside down, and that'll let you put the screws back in. And the easiest screw to put in first is going to be the screw that goes right here, because then it allows you to let go of it so you don't have to hold it. So take and put that one in. And then you don't have to hold on to it, it'll hold it for you. And then you'll take and screw it back in like so. And like I said, you have two screws that go back in here. Now you're going to flip it over, then you're going to put your star drag back on. Like I said, you put it back the same way it came apart. It goes right back like that. And take and screw your star back on. Like so. Next, you're going to put your handle back on. Take your leaf spring, put it back in there. Put your handle back like so. Next, you have this little bitty washer that goes on top of the handle. And then the nut. Then you're going to take your 10mm socket and just give it a little snug. And then take your keeper, put it back on like so. And then just take and turn it to where it falls where the hole. You can take the screw back. Screw it back in.
As part of the breakdown of the Torrent, you're going to want to make sure that you put a couple of drops of oil on your bearings. So in this next clip, you're going to kind of see me go through, and we're going to have the spool out, and we're going to put a couple drops in each of the critical bearings within the Torrent. As you can see here, we've removed the tension knob, and we're just going to put a couple of drops on the bearing beneath the tension knob. Here we've got the side plate, and we're going to go ahead and just put a couple of drops on this bearing as well.
Again. Then take the spool, put it back in the pinion, and next, side plate. And there you go.
Hey, thanks for tuning into the breakdown and maintenance of the Torrent casting reel. For more maintenance and breakdown videos, click below.